Here to close the conference is next year's chair, Mike Becker.
Thank you, Ginger. As the incoming chair of the 2022 NC Pets, I want to congratulate each of you for taking the time to attend this year's event, and I invite you to participate at next year's North Central President-elect Training Seminar, or NC Pets. As an incoming president of your club, I hope you've seen the value in creating a vision with goals, the need to create a leadership team that'll help you accomplish those goals and your dreams as the club president. And speaking of teams, I want to quickly acknowledge the team to help put this year's event together. And since I know we're at the end of the event, I promise I'll be expedient in these comments. First, a big thank you to over 50 volunteer facilitators and room assistants who led the breakout sessions. As you may know them from your district, so be sure to thank them as they took time to prepare and lead the sessions. The elective session presenters with their expertise in their field who offered their time and talent to support you. Our district administrators, Sue Ellen Colbert, Carolyn Sharp, Alexa Runquist, Kathy Hewitt, and Nicole Rawdon. Our district governors-elect, Doug Lynn, Mariana Colv, Kenny Closter, Jeff Hassman, and Elka Kolnikar. Our executive board member, Dan Little. Our treasurer, Ken Crabb, who keeps our finances in order and our spending in check. And speaking of checks, I'm still waiting on my first paycheck, Ken. Our past chair, Tim Murphy. And Tim recently had a very major medical event before this NC Pets, which is why he couldn't join us. But he's on a long road to recovery, and we hope, and we will keep him and his friends and family in our prayers and thoughts. To our production manager, Liz Smith, who is invaluable and patient in handling every situation that faced her. And believe me, making any past district governor like me adhere to a limited time frame is an accomplishment in itself. Our education leader, Irene Kelly, whose team created the topics, gathered the great team to facilitate it and present them to you. This is a large uptaking, and my hats are off to her for her invaluable work. Well done. Our MC and our host, Ginger Thompson, whose smooth delivery, her guidance was such an asset to our event. When we threw her curveball, she handled it with grace, poise, and a smile. So our secretary and our incoming vice chair, Kathy Fay, whose tireless work and expertise in creating this virtual event with Socio and facilitating the virtual world that we're working in today, a big thank you. And last, certainly not least, to our chair, Chris Knapp, who was put in charge of the first ever virtual NC Pets event. He assembled a good team and kept all of us on schedule and on point. That's not an easy feat for any volunteer event, especially with a large group of district governors. He's the sign of a good leader who builds a team and allows them to do their job unencumbered. If I didn't mention any other names, I apologize, but this should show you that there's a need to build an effective team to get things done. I also want you to note that I didn't say what district this team is from because it doesn't matter. What matters is that we're all Rotarians who follow the four-way test. Now, many of you are going to have questions, concerns, successes, and I encourage each of you to reach out to your district governors and their leadership team to share that. I hope you've made some contacts here, and I encourage you to keep in touch with those people and share and use them as another member of your team. After the conclusion of NC Pets, you're going to be sent an evaluation, and we're going to ask you for your feedback. But please be kind because we are all human. But remember, no one knows what a good idea or a bad idea is until you try it. And with that said, I will thank all of you for being here. I offer you the best wishes for the upcoming year. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you at future Rotary events.